Here are some of the richest pilots in the world. Howard Hughes, with a net worth of $11 billion, was a renowned pilot, film producer, and business magnate. Kermit Weeks has a net worth of $200 million, making him one of the richest pilots in the world. He's an American pilot and businessman with a lifetime of achievements. Thomas Friedkin's net worth is $1.7 billion. Although not exclusively a pilot, his wealth and involvement in aviation make him notable. Dick Smith, with a net worth of $60 million, is a self-made Australian tycoon who's conquered both the business world and the skies. Alan Shepard had a net worth of $50 million. He was an American astronaut and naval aviator who became the first American in space. George W. Bush has a net worth of $35 million. The former U.S. president is also a licensed pilot. Cristian de la Fuente is a Chilean actor and pilot with a net worth of $18 million. James Lipton has a net worth of $4.5 million. Although more known for his writing and acting career, he's also a pilot. Bruce Dickinson, the lead vocalist of Iron Maiden, is also a pilot and has a net worth of $130 million. Robert Kiyosaki has a net worth of $100 million. He's a pilot, businessman, and author known for his financial advice books. The net worth of pilots can vary greatly depending on factors like their airline, experience, and additional sources of income. To become a certified commercial pilot and potentially earn a huge income, one must follow a series of steps. So let's talk about the basic requirements. You need to be at least 18 years old to apply for a private pilot license, and, 23 years old for an airline transport pilot certificate. Education is also important. Usually, a high school diploma or the equivalent is required. And don't forget, you'll need to get a medical certificate from a Federal Aviation Administration designated aviation medical examiner. Language proficiency is another key part. You must be able to read, speak, write, and understand English. Next up is the Private Pilot License, or PPL. You'll start by completing ground school courses, where you'll learn the principles of flight, weather, regulations, and navigation. After that, you'll need to accumulate at least 40 hours of flight time. This includes at least 20 hours of flight training with an instructor and 10 hours of solo flight time. To move forward, you'll have to pass the FAA knowledge test, which is also called the written exam. And finally, you'll need to pass a practical test, often referred to as the check ride, with an FAA inspector or a designated examiner. Now, let's look at the instrument rating, or IR. You'll need to complete additional flight training, which means getting comfortable flying by reference to instruments only. This requires an extra 15 hours of instrument flight training. You'll also have to pass the FAA Instrument Knowledge Test, which is another written exam, but focused on instrument flying. And of course, you'll need to pass a practical test for the instrument rating, often called the instrument check ride. To earn your commercial pilot license, or CPL, you'll need to accumulate more flight hours, at least 250 hours of flight time, which includes 100 hours as pilot in command and 50 hours of cross-country flight time. Next up is the Commercial Pilot Knowledge Test, where you'll have to pass another written exam. And then there's the Commercial Check Ride, a practical test you'll need to pass to get your commercial pilot certificate. For many commercial flying jobs, a multi-engine rating is often required. This means you'll need to go through some additional training and take a check ride to qualify for flying aircraft with more than one engine. Now let's talk about the Certified Flight Instructor, or CFI rating. While not every commercial pilot needs it, becoming a CFI can be a great way to build up your flight hours and earn some income by training other pilots. To get your CFI, you'll have to pass both a written exam and a practical test. To become an airline transport pilot, you need to be at least 23 years old, and you'll need to accumulate at least 1,500 hours of flight time. Next, you'll have to pass the ATP written exam, also known as the knowledge test. After that, there's the ATP check ride, which is a practical test required for the ATP certificate. Depending on the specific aircraft you want to fly commercially, you might need to get a type rating. This involves additional training and a check ride that's specific to that aircraft model. It's also important to regularly fly so you can stay current and keep building your hours toward more senior positions or better paying jobs. You might want to consider getting additional certifications or specialized training to boost your career prospects. And networking is really key. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, and use job boards to find new opportunities. Sometimes it's a good idea to start out as a flight instructor or with smaller operations, and then work your way up to major airlines or corporate flying. Earning a huge income as a pilot definitely requires dedication, continuous learning, and, honestly, sometimes just a bit of luck. Plus, having a secondary income source like investments or a side business can really make a big difference in your net worth, just like we've seen with some of the richest pilots in the world.